It's one of those things like on my deathbed, last words, greatest memories. It's like, I was there, the NFL draft, 2024 in Detroit, and the time was happening. No. Go. I'm both excited and nervous when it comes to like the NFL draft weekend. It's a really, really amazing time in Detroit, a great opportunity. It's going to get so many eyes on the city, which I know a lot of people deserve. There's so many creatives, so many awesome people that just because everyone kind of views, again, like the fashion meccas to be New York, LA, right, Paris, but there's so many other places that do have amazing talent when it comes to just creativity as a whole and like the art scene. You've heard me talk about Detroit DJs, like the fashion girlies. There are so many people who are just grinding so amazingly here in the city. And I like being around people. I really do not mind meeting new people. I love getting to learn about new people. However, I'm not a fan of like crowds. I really don't like super crowded places. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind if there's a lot of people. You don't want to go to the club and it's empty, but I'm also not trying to be like struggling to find parking, struggling to, you know what I mean, just get into the places I want to get into and see, like, go to my normal spots. It's the same when like Arts Beats and Eats comes to Royal Oak. It's great in some respects, but if you're a local and you're not attending, it's such a freaking headache. And I'm so excited. I mean, Big Sean is going to be here. New Balance has some dope events, exhibition. There's so many dope things I really want to go see. It's just like I don't like that level of inconvenience, and I'm not sure if it's the Virgo in me, if it's just like how my parents raised me, but I also have like a mental checklist, a mental to-do list, and a mental plan. And so it's like, I want to do this by this time, I want to do this by this time, and I've always been that way. And when it comes to events like this, it's so easy to get thrown off of my internal timeline, which just sends me into like this state of kind of like panic, like, okay, now this is late, now this is late. So I'm really terrible at like going with the flow, which is going to be very necessary this weekend. There are a lot of things I'm going to take you along with me. Like I said, Big Sean is this evening. There is Eastern Market is doing their night market tomorrow night, which is going to be really, really cool. And like I said, there's going to be some really fun activations and things like that that I'm hoping to attend and take you with me. So with all that in mind, I'm just like getting ready. Oh my God, my hands are so slippy. With all that in mind, I'm like doing just like a really quick beauty routine. I really don't do a lot because I've just never been a full makeup girly like that. Not that I haven't been exploring and playing around. I've really been getting into adding some blushes here and there and some lip combos, but I also just don't have the patience, I would say, to just full face it majority of the time. So I'm just gonna put on a really, really simple face because I also do have a lash appointment. You know, I've been going to Decalash for a while and I just love them, right? Like my lashes, they look a little janky now because again, I am definitely due for a refill, but they're gonna look so fresh and so good for the weekend. Thankfully, my skin is not acting up. I do have a couple pimples, and young me literally like wouldn't have even filmed. It'd been like, well, it's a wrap, baby. We can't show up. Like, we don't want people to see us. We don't want people to like know that our skin is not perfect, that I'm not perfect, but thank God for growth, right? One thing I will say, I'm so disappointed at my younger self is just how much I let that get in the way of just opportunities and things like that. And this is a huge opportunity, just NFL weekend. There's so many things, again, as a creator, it can be hard to juggle this when you're like, I like to be a little bit extroverted, but I like to be in the house. I don't really like crowds, but I can't afford to not go and like network because there's just so much going on downtown this weekend. I'm still deciding what I want to do for breakfast. I know we usually go to like a coffee shop, and I'm trying to think where I want to go. That I haven't taken you, but I'm not quite ready to go all the way downtown because, like I said, my lashes, that's in the complete opposite direction. So I'd like to stick around the Metro Detroit area probably this morning for us to grab coffee. Then we'll go to my lash appointment and get all that refilled. And after that, the game plan is to let Anna out, then go straight downtown early because the Big Sean concert is free, which means it's going to be a complete hot mess. Like, it's gonna be a lot. Because when Miguel was here last summer for free, that got so crazy so quick. And thankfully, what I have working with me is it's Thursday, it's a work day, so I can get down there like, the goal is maybe 4. He goes on around 6, or it's supposed to be at 6, which means he probably won't perform until 7 or 8. You know how that goes. So I think I can get down there around 4 because I want to just find parking, and then I can grab a bite to eat. We can find something easy to grab for dinner really quick, meet up with Elena, watch the show, enjoy the evening, and that will be the perfect way to kick off NFL weekend. So I think I'm about finished up. I want to add just like a little bit of blush really quick, and then we'll go and grab coffee. Thursdays are generally coffee shop day for me because I find that I won't get out of the house if I don't go to the coffee shop, as silly as that sounds, because a huge learning curve for me really has been networking, even working at my corporate job. It was just something I struggled with. I really am a let me put my head down, get the work done kind of girly. Like, I just am. So, and then I do like to just meet people where I like to meet people. So for me, the coffee shop is part of a challenge to myself just to get out of my comfort zone. My goal is always to meet one new person, and it's not with the intent of like, what can you do for me? What can we do together? I really just want to get better at meeting people and talking to people without that, like, you need to be doing something for me. So you have seen this amazing set from Rent the Runway. The brand is Subu. Obsessed. I needed something easy, right? Something breezy, but something that's just not boring. And that's what I feel like I'm going to be going for this entire weekend. It's like effortless, but still going to stand out. Who else are you going to see wearing a blue set like this? Nobody. So that is the vibes for the weekend. My go-to Forever 21 earrings, these signature rings that you always see me wear. I will have those linked down below. Then just for some shoes, my New Balances, again, something super easy, something super cozy, because I'm just going to be running around coffee shop, going to get my lashes done, and then coming back here. Probably going to change into something else for the Big Sean concert. I have to figure out if it's indoor or outdoor. I can't remember. It might be at Hart Plaza, which is outdoor. I'm, of course, going to put on sunnies. My obsession with these Sojo's ones are so real. It's not even funny. Like, these are just the ultimate cool girl sunnies, in my opinion. Then for the fragrance, I was influenced. The girlies told me this is a really great vanilla scent, and they were not wrong. It's so hard to find at Target. Like, it's like an Easter egg hunt. Like, maybe they have it, maybe they don't, but I love this just as a great everyday scent. I just want something light. I want to smell good, but I'm not in the mood for anything like overpowering. Like, daytime, I usually don't go for overpowering smells. I save that for the nighttime. I save that for nighttime J. So thinking on it, I don't think I've taken you to 7 Sundays, which is just around the corner from the house. So that's where I'm going to take you because it is really, really aesthetic, and I do love working in there, especially when the sun hits in the middle of the day. It's just like, give me a nice tan through the window while I get work done. So let's go to 7 Sundays. Back, changed really quickly, let Anna out, had a snack. I am ready for the Big Sean Free concert. Going with a very on like concert-ish look, right? I have the bomber jacket from Affirm and I have the amazing ruche top from H&M. In fact, pretty much this whole outfit, now that I'm looking at it, is essentially what's all new in my wardrobe if you saw that video. The cargo pants are also from Affirm, and I just wanted something super easy, super comfortable because it's not hot, but it's not cold either. So I needed something like in between. I'm a little on the fence about if their bomber jacket is too heavy, that I might pack like a denim jacket to go in the car just in case. But then I just have like my Nikes. And because they have a clear bag policy in effect, I actually got gifted this one from It Is Dr. Green Thumbs for any of my cannabis users out there. Not selling anything, not promoting anything. From time to time, I do indulge, so I do get invited to a lot of really fun openings like that in the Michigan area as well. So this is my look. I need to go head to Elena's because we are planning to catch an Uber or a Lyft because the car driving situation, that just feels kind of dead. Like, I'm not sure entirely what to expect, but neither of us wanted to deal with finding parking and things like that. So this is my easy concert fit, and let's go see Big Sean.
Where do you get that from? Because I want one of those.
And I got mine through Best Buy because Amazon, it kept being like too like sold out.
Okay, how much is that?
So if you get the full thing with everything, $700.
Okay.
But worth it. When I tell you,
I like that.
no, I'm obsessed though. Like, it's been worth every single
I
penny.
need that.
It's so easy.
It's small.
It's so easy, and it's easier to hold in your phone. Like, that's what it is. I'd be like, it's the DJI. So I have the third one, but they have like 3 different versions.
I didn't mean to.
No, I get what you, girl, I get it. Okay. Yo, wasn't yesterday so surreal? So getting all the information, looking at everything, there was over 250,000 people just in like the Campus Marshes, Hart Plaza area. I could not wrap my head like being there, seeing that, the energy was so crazy and it was so much, and I love love seeing this for Detroit. It makes me so happy to be able to show y'all that and really give y'all that firsthand experience, because it's one thing to watch it on the news and like see the big picture, see the crowd, but to be in it, to feel the energy, like it was so much fun. So today I am having a very slow start to the morning because after that I feel like I saw most of the Hart Plaza, most of Campus Marches. So for today I'm really excited. The game plan is to keep it really simple because we saw so much yesterday, just everything going on. What I really want to focus on is the things that I'm not going to be able to do ever again. So I'm trying to hit the StockX event. I'm trying to hit the New Balance event because even though StockX is founded here in Detroit, they don't have like a store that's always open. So they're having a really fun pop up event, which is going to be so cool. Those are the two things I for sure want to do. I am mixed about whether or not I'd like to go and see Hart Plaza a little bit more in depth or leave it at that. Honestly, it was a lot, and I can tell that people are already, because of the experience yesterday, a lot of the gates end up being closed at like 6 p.m. So after that, you were not getting inside Campus Marshes or Hart Plaza. So I know a lot of people with that in mind are trying to get down there earlier today. And honestly, this feels like a glimpse of the best way I can describe how it felt is this is just as crazy or chaotic as I would say like the New Year's in Times Square like in New York. That's the last time I just was like I've seen this many people and we've all had this shared collective experience. It was just again, I can't get over it. I was so excited. I loved every second of it. As you saw, like we were having a time. Even if we didn't get to make it to the stage to see Big Sean, just even you could hear it through the streets. It was literally a moment in history. Just one of those things that I'm never ever gonna forget. Side note, I'm so obsessed with this shade from Armani Beauty. I can't get enough of it. I will make sure I link it down below. But in case this is like your first time seeing Detroit, you've not watched any of my other vlogs, I thought it would be so fun to bring you to just some iconic Detroit staples. So the Belt is having a day party. When y'all just see like the joyousness, the last time we had that alleyway packed out was probably for Afro Nation or something shortly after that. Like Detroit is such a fun city, and that's really what I'm so glad that so many people are experiencing this weekend. So I'm excited to take you to the Bell. I have a couple of favorite DJs. I believe Lakido is DJing, Sky Jetta, which y'all know I'm a huge fan of her. She gets the people going. So that's gonna give you a really fun glimpse again just of how cool the city is. I am deep in debate about whether I'm gonna pop out tonight because just the general chaos. So there's gonna be so much tonight in general, but it's also gonna be a long day. We plan to get there around 2 p.m., like 2:30, depending what time we leave out from Elena's. Again, we're gonna catch an Uber and do that again because that was just the most convenient. But the other hard part about going out is just kind of like what makes the most sense because it's gonna be a long day. Like to be down there from 2, the day party starts around 3, and then the Easter market starts at 5 and goes until 8. Like that's a long time. So I am not sure that I'm gonna have energy even to pop back out. Plus Anna, I can't leave her alone. You know what I mean, for like more than 8 hours, obviously, and that's pushing it. I really try to make sure to let her out reasonably every like 6 hours. But I also did get invited to get my own booth with my girls. I want to take a moment. A huge thank you to PAO Detroit for that invitation because one of the like things I still have to like pinch myself over is it's one thing that I get to experience some of these really cool things that I never honestly I this wasn't on my vision board. It wasn't like as a kid I just was manifesting this life. Like this, I really didn't think of it like this, and it's so cool the stuff that I get to do for me, but to be able to extend that out to my friends and to be like, yeah, not only do I get invited, but I get to bring 4 to 8 of my like close friends who want to come out, be outside, and let them experience this kinds of stuff with me, these kinds of things with me, like that. It's such a blessing again. Like my whole page, my whole platform, it's always been about, you know, one, just finding what makes you feel confident because I struggle with that, but two, helping people. I'm a fixer. I like to help people find solutions. I don't want us to sit here stuck like I don't know what to do next. I don't know. Like I do. I like helping it. I like helping you. I like helping y'all, and really being able to be a bright light, a spot of joy, right, in people's lives and people's days. I love that. I really do. So to be able to have my friends get to take part in all of this, like, and celebrate with me and celebrate just everything that's happening in Detroit this weekend. I couldn't be. I'm not allowed to cry because my lashes, because you cannot get them wet within 24 hours. But literally this kind of stuff, just, you've been chugging, you've been working hard, you've just really been putting your heart into something, and it's like, wow, like, I'm here, like, after all this work and all this really just working every day, showing up every day, trying to make my videos better, make sure I'm more helpful, make sure I take cool photos, learn more about fashion and styling, and seeing it pay off, not just again for myself, but like to bring the people I love who've been there with me, riding with me through this crazy journey, like, with me, like, hey, we can go, we got a bottle, we're gonna have a time. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna get dressed. I do feel like going to the coffee shop. Yesterday was a little bit overwhelming. I'm still processing. Um, so I think I don't have the mental capacity to make food right now. So I'm gonna get dressed and figure out what coffee shop that we are going to go to today. Going with something super cozy, super chic. So I mentioned DJ Killa Squid, one of my favorite DJs in the D to do it, created this really amazing sweatshirt, Protect Your Inner Child. I love the messaging and I love her. So super cozy, super easy, giving just like kind of fun streetwear today. I've got the cargo pants from Zara, super cozy. I think these are a size medium. This is definitely like my go-to pair of sweats whenever I am just not feeling it. And I want to get them in every color. I'm kind of mad that I didn't. They had like a green color and a white color because this is definitely my off-duty look, I feel like, all the time. Sneakers, I have my Black History Months on. Thought I would do something different, something playful again. Compared to just like the black and white dunks. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the pandas, but I just felt like it gave the look something more fun as well. Now for the accessories, you can see I'm super light today just because whenever I'm like actually working, I don't like rings on my fingers as I type. I usually wear headphones, so the earrings have to come off anyway. So I'm really just going with these really fun sunnies. These are from Free People, Free People. And they are just my favorite. Again, they're just so easy, right? Super cool, girl. And it just is elevating the look, very minimal effort with the aviators. So super cozy. And I decided on the place. I want to take you to White Wolf, which is in Clawson, just 10 minutes away from downtown Royal Oak, but it is a Japanese inspired patisserie place. The food, amazing, and they have some really, really fun crafted lattes as well. So I feel like that's gonna be a really great place for us to go, kind of decompress a little bit, get our mind together for how we want to approach today, get some work done, and of course pick a fit for later. So let's head to White Wolf. Coming on out, but I have to get all the way. News. I'm like, that would have been really fucking smart. Yeah. No, you're not like a. I want the. Yeah.
I mean, we'll bring joy, but not the dog. Okay. Okay. I love.
Such a good time at the coffee shop. Again, I really just feel like I love sitting there, especially White Wolf has the great, amazing windows, get that sunshine, get that glow on, and just really, again, help me get in the right mindset, get some things taken care of. Now that I have changed, it is time for day 2 of the draft. Like I said, we are going to go check out StockX. We're going to check out the New Balance pop up. And of course, we have the party at the Belt. Again, one of my favorite places, especially with the weather warmer. The Belt is such a vibe. This is my fit. It's still very chilly, I will say. Yesterday, like the wind, it was so windy, and that's the same for today. So I have this really easy mesh top from Affirm. I wanted something that was going to be breathable because, of course, once I start dancing, I don't know about you, I sweat because I like to dance and I will give it my all as if I'm in a music video and a background dancer for Beyonce. So I have the men's cargo jeans from Zara. This is why I cannot stress a fun pair of denim, regardless of your age, because right now with the weather being colder, I can't rely on a good top. So the pants and the jacket are kind of going to be the statement more or less, plus the accessories, which is why I have this jacket. This is old. I actually am selling this in my closet sale, but I needed something. I needed a layer and none of my other jackets were working. So this jacket is old from a boutique called Pattaya. Then I've got the sneakers, the dunks, something casual and cool, very fun with the colors. As for the accessories, I have the orange sunnies from Sojo's to go with the orange in my top. Then I have these shop koi earrings. I wanted something a little bit more of a statement, as you can see with the rings and things, because this will be more like party-esque, right? This isn't just sitting at a fashion show. This isn't outside tailgating. So I wanted something, again, that was going to be a little fun and fashion forward because not only are we going to be doing a little peeking around, a little shopping, and some networking at the brand events, but also, again, going to be dancing and having a good time and just enjoying all this amazing energy in the city. So let's go meet up with Elena again, catch us a lift downtown, and enjoy day 2 of the NFL draft. We had a time last night, didn't we? Couldn't even make it to the Eastern Market, which I'm not mad at because for me, right, obviously being here, I can go to the Eastern Market any Saturday and a lot of the same vendors and stuff are there. But there is just, again, that energy about it in the nighttime, the DJs and all the setup. So I'm a little excited we couldn't make it because I know that was something that you would like to see. But if you've never seen the Eastern Market in general, that is highlighted in a vlog. I'll post the thumbnail right here so you know exactly which one. And find it and check it out because, again, it's not some place that most people think of when they visit Detroit, but it's seriously one of my favorite places in the city. But that was really, really cool to see like Klutch by New Balance pop up. That was something really different. And StockX, which again I feel just is kind of comical because again StockX is headquartered in Detroit and yet no store. No store. But I digress. So with the rain, I don't think that we're gonna get back downtown to check out anything else, which I'm not too mad about. The last thing that I have today is attending. PAO is putting on a really, really fun after party viewing session at their restaurant. They have invited me, like I said yesterday, to take me and 8 other people along. So that is what we're gonna do this evening. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of today because it is rainy. Like, part of me feels like this is the time to go check out a coffee shop or something like that I know is usually packed on the weekends, but with the rain and with the NFL draft, it's not as busy. The one I have in mind, it's called Mia's Bakery, and they actually do flights of lattes, which sounds like that would be a lot of fun. And I can meet up with someone there, and we can share some flights, share some lattes. Oh, that might be a little much, honestly. Um, so I'm still deciding because I need real food for sure. Because after yesterday, like you saw me and Elena, we was dancing for like almost 6 hours straight. It was such a good time because of the way they rotated out the DJs. It was great. It was like they had Kid McFly, Sky Jenna, Blaquito, like really brought us in, and Andre Power, which he does a little bit more house music. So it was such a good variety that you really didn't get a bunch of like repeating of songs and things. So it really, like, again, they got the people going. I am a little sad that I missed Dawn Light. I feel like that was definitely also gonna be a time, but yeah, I was so tired. Like, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt, my joints hurt. Okay, I feel like this is 32. I think this is the first time in a long time I danced so much. I physically was like, nah, B, we have to go home. We gotta rest this out. That was a couple of workouts. So, so yeah, I'm just gonna really chill today. There's really not much to show, so I think that we are gonna reconnect just in time to get ready for POW, get into a little bit of makeup because I think I'm gonna go a little more of a glam look than I normally do. Get dressed, and then we are gonna meet up with the girls, have a bottle, and enjoy another night out in the D. A quick look at the outfit of the day. After thinking about it, I am just gonna pick up some coffee and bring it back here. I am tired. I'm really tired, so I just want to hang out, but wanted to put on something like easy for the full day. So you have seen this lavish Alice set. This is one of my favorite things. Again, you're noticing when I have zero brain cells, a matching set is going to be kind of like my first go to. It's just so easy. This top is so comfortable. And then the skirt too. I feel like the key when you're thinking about matching sets, honestly, is to just try and choose some that are a mix of classic but also have something a little bit fun. Like I said, the skirt for this one is what makes this matching set a little bit different than a lot of the other ones you have seen. Then keeping the accessories super simple, the Forever 21 earrings, the queen necklace, just some simple rings because again I'm just running to grab the coffee and a sandwich and bring it back. And I'm also trying out a new lipstick. This is the Soft Kisses lipstick from the Lip Bar. This is in their shade called Toasted. I've been really struggling to find a good like brown cocoa colored. I see it on the other girlies, just trying to find the right shade for me. I'm really liking this one though, and I love how this feels. Like my lips don't feel dry, I feel moisturized. So the Lip Bar is usually one of my favorite places to start when I'm trying out new colors and things like that. And again, they've launched a lot of amazing products since they're just original matte lipsticks. So this I'm actually pretty obsessed with. So I've decided that I'm gonna take us to Red Hook really quick, get something from there. A charcoal latte sounds like what I need to cleanse my system and a good breakfast sandwich. And then I'm gonna spend most of the day just working. I have some email pitches that I want to send out to try and finalize things for this trip to Thailand coming up. And of course, pitching to some other brands, securing the deals, getting that money. So I'm putting together a couple of proposals, and I might even get a head start on my Sunday routine today by putting some clothes in the laundry, picking up a little bit around the house. So think that's what I'm gonna do with the Saturday before taking us to. So I'm gonna take you with me to Red Hook and we can grab coffee. Then we're gonna meet up again for the evening for the booth at PAO Detroit. Here is the fit for tonight. I wanted something fun, something playful, but something super easy. I've had this dress from Lulu's for almost 3 years now, and it is my most complimented dress. I mean, I love the pattern of this leopard print, and I thought it would be fun to play with even more leopard print. So I have the Michael Kors bag to match. For the shoes, something simple, going with some easy ankle boots. I wanted a little bit of height, obviously, because the dress is longer, but something super easy and super sleek. Plus, it is a gorgeous, like 70, mid 70s in the D, so I'm not even gonna need a jacket. So this is absolutely perfect. Going to meet up with the girls. I'm riding with my friend Crystal and her sister and my other friend Eden. So very excited as they are going to tag along with us to check out PAO Detroit for this after party. History was made. Y'all, there were over 700,000 people in the city of Detroit over this weekend alone. That is so, it makes my heart so, so full. Not just like for the city, but for all the opportunities, all the businesses. This was such an amazing weekend. I'm so glad I got to bring y'all along with me. And again, we had a time. I usually would not even do bottle service because I'm really just a social drinker, and at best I really will only drink like 1 or 2 drinks. I'm really not a fan of like, let's get fucked up. Like, I like to not sleep until noon, which happened today, and I like not feeling groggy and off in the morning after. So for me, drinking is definitely very social. But PAO, I have to give it to them. Like, they made your girl feel special, and they really made that such a memorable experience. So a huge thank you to them for hosting me and my friends and letting us have a good time watching the end of the draft and just bring in that iconic moment for us. And I was really surprised because I definitely thought my friends were gonna tap out early and just want to do the booth and head home, but we got to check out Sky Jetta yet again, one of my favorite DJs literally in the D. She gets us going every time. So that was really again, like, it was such a memorable weekend. It's one of those things, like, on my deathbed talking to like my family and talking to people, and it's like last words, greatest memories. It's like, I was there, the NFL draft 2024 in Detroit, and a time was had. As you know, today is my D&D day, so I am planning to swap out my wardrobe today because I think the weather has finally broken in the D. Fingers crossed, let me not jinx it. In between my closet sale coming up May 4th, hopefully you can make it. It will be in Ferndale at Not Sorry Goods. Also, the trip to Thailand, we are starting to get into the umpteenth hour, so I want to go through all of my summer clothes, see what I want to keep, see what I want to try and sell, and then also for the trip, see what's in my wardrobe already, what pieces I really want to wear again because I'm not for everywhere. You are going to see if you watch any of my resort wear videos, I'm not a one take. I've never been like a one take Drake when it comes to my fits. And vacation is definitely one of those. If you spend a decent amount of money on some of these vacation pieces, and even if you don't, I'm not only wearing this stuff once. I'm not only wearing this stuff once. So I really want to dig through, see what pieces I have that I feel like are going to work for some of the more casual stuff. I know I have a really exciting, actually two really exciting brand collabs coming up that I think are going to put a couple of new pieces. And I have a few other brands who have expressed interest and some pitching. So I'm going to spend an hour or two doing that after I grab breakfast, of course, because your girl is starving. I need food. So I'm gonna grab food, clean out the closet, and then just go into my like usual Sunday routine, put away some laundry, wipe down the house, and do some cleaning. So that is how I'm gonna spend the rest of today. And I hope you enjoyed this video being a part of again history. In Detroit, you just watched history right there. I just can't even get over that. And you got to hang with even more of me and my friends. I'm so glad you got to see Crystal and Nicole and Eden. Eden is a powerhouse. I've talked about her before. Definitely like such an inspirational friend. Like she's won an Emmy living here in not even like Detroit, like the metro area. Like boss. That's a boss. So I'm so glad that you got to meet her as well and really just spend the weekend with me. And if you enjoy videos like this, where I share more of my life, you get to see more of my day to day as a full time content creator, as someone living in the Metro Detroit area. Go ahead and check out my entire playlist on the Detroit vlogs, especially if you're planning to come to the area after seeing this. There's so much to do, so much to see, and that's going to give you a great idea of like my favorite places to go, new places to check out, and things that should be on your radar. Before you head over there though, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you do not miss a video, and I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for spending the weekend with me and watching the video.